It's tutorial time. Yes. I've had several people inquire about how I make my doors. I do like the drop down doors, so I've got one video that shows basically how to get the frame of it, and all you do is measure from corner to corner, do your 45-degree cut in your PVC. I take off 1/8 of an inch, and that allows for a gap for ventilation, okay? But everybody's saying, how do you make that groove for your plexiglass? And we're gonna show you. This here was measured from here to here. Do your 45 cut. Now we're going to show you how to do the groove for the Lexan, for the glass panel. This could be very easily done with a router. However, I'm old school, as most of you know. My method does require a table saw. And basically all you're gonna do is set up your blade for a 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch rise, and then you take and go all the way down to 1/8 of an inch. Now, the reason for 1/8 of an inch, you've got a 1/2 inch piece of PVC. If you go in 1/8 of an inch and cut out a 1/4 of an inch, you're going to have 1/8 of an inch on both sides. You're going to have it a 1/2 inch deep, and I'll explain that why when we get a little further. So you've set your blade at a 1/2 inch. You've set your fence at 1/8 of an inch. Super simple, guys. There again, I'm gonna get hate mail on this because my fingers are going close to the blade, but be careful. Don't be stupid. Use common sense. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this back this way, flip it over, run it back again. Let me show you how simple it is. As you can see, we have the 1/4 gap for your window panel. A lot of people will say that 1/8 of PVC is going to crack and is going to break. I have not had that happen yet. Now there's a reason. When I put the plexiglass in there, or the Lexan, I run a small bead of Lexel sealant in there. Slide, now let's go back. What you're gonna do is you're going to attach these at the 45. I like to, and it shows this on the other video, I like to pre-drill a small hole going in this way and run me a 1.5 inch fine thread screw. That holds that piece, all right? Now prior to placing that screw in, again, just a small bead of Lexan, a Lexel sealant. That again can be found on another video. And what you're doing is you're basically doing 3 sides. So you get 3 sides assembled. From here you can slide your glass in and then put your 4th side on Lexel and screws. That is how you make the groove. I recently did have somebody ask me about that. I apologize for not having your name, but I did want to get this video up again. Let's watch this. No groove. 1/2 inch up on your blade, 1/2 inch rise. Set 1/8 on your table saw. Again, we're going to run it this way, flip it, and run it again. Boom. You got your groove for your glass. Now, if you'll notice, sometimes you have a little bit of excess in there. I just take a chisel, just Just kind of go through it on that, and it'll pop right out. I say pop. It doesn't always just pop. But anyway, just take your little chisel, get the excess out of there. And your panel, it is going to be tight. So with the Lexel sealing, small bead right on the bottom of that, it sturdies up the whole frame. And the secret to this is, most people will use 2 hinges. I use 3 hinges to make it more solid. I have yet to have any problem with that 1/8 inch PVC breaking or cracking or anything like that. And I've had several strike the Lexan really good, no problems. So, as long as I don't have problems with it, I'm going to continue to use it. Hopefully that helps. If you do have any other questions about it, let me know. When you're measuring for the Lexan, or for the glass, measure from this edge here to this edge and add 7/8 of an inch to your measurement. The reason for that is you have a 1/2 inch depth here, a 1/2 inch depth here, so that adds 1 inch to your measurement from here to here. 1/8 of an inch is enough to kind of finagle that a little bit, just in case your measurements are off a little bit. Same thing with top and bottom. Measure from the top to that to the bottom of this. Add 7/8 of an inch for your width of your Lexan. Lexan is in very high demand right now. As you can see, I still have not got this completed because of all these dumbasses that think that that Lexan or plexiglass in front of a cashier actually works or does something to not spread the COVID-19. Oy vey. Anyway, Lexan's kind of hard to come by right now. This should all kind of cool out by November 4th, which is the day after the election. I feel that a lot of this will be long gone. So, that is how you make the groove, rudimentary style. Please don't tell me about me running my table saw incorrectly and my fingers are going to get cut off. I don't want to hear it. I've been doing it this way forever. If I do happen to do it, hopefully I have it on video and we'll post that too. And then you can say, I told you so. So other than that, don't even bother. Hope that helped. And if you have any more questions, drop it in the comments below. Thanks.